One of the more interesting and unique things about the mobile frames that these get shipped on is the axle system. So a typical mobile frame would have 7 long straight axles, maybe 6 axles. It just depends on the weight. And on the end of each of those axles would be a wheel, 12 to 14 tires that are trying to hold all the weight of this building. What happens when you have a lot of longer axles, when the frame starts to spin in the middle of that axle section, what happens is the axles that are the furthest out, the tires that are on those axles, they actually start to roll off of the rim. The industry in general, what we've come up with is we've stolen a concept from the railroad industry where they take a bogie axle system. Bogie is just the carriage system that holds smaller axles. So if you'll notice on this one, in order to handle the length, the weight, the load itself, instead of having 7 axles with a tire on the extreme outside edges of it, we have this bogie axle system where down inside there's a carriage that houses 2 shorter little axles with actual tires that are inside the mobile frame. So by shortening up all these axles and bunching them all up in a tighter area, it allows for the mobile frame to turn corners much easier without ripping the tires off the rim. And then obviously there's a lot more tires to handle the extra weight of the module that we're transporting. And as you can see, this one going to Stebbins, Alaska, this particular one is 46,700 pounds. So we definitely needed to have this bogie axle mobile frame.